Well, our next guest needs no introduction. Joining us is Andrew Baglini, Marketing Specialist of 26 Shirts. Andrew, welcome back.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Appreciate it.
You're like all over Channel 4. We love you here.
Yeah, always nice to be back, you know. Spent a lot of time here, so
Definitely.
now I don't have to wear a suit.
Now you don't have to wear a suit. Now you get to wear these amazing T-shirts.
And that's my work attire, so I went from one extreme to the other.
So this is your first time on Daytime Buffalo. So if any of our viewers haven't seen you before, tell me about 26 Shirts and what you guys do.
Yeah, so we're a Buffalo-based company. We put out limited edition designs, typically on T-shirts, but we sell all kinds of apparel. We put out about 2 designs a week, and every design run its course for 1 to 2 weeks. It's available, then it's gone. And every design that we have has a different beneficiary attached to it. And in this case, the design we put out today is helping benefit Christine Gust, a local woman who has just battled cancer, has 3 children, and so a portion of the proceeds of this design will go help to support her.
And tell me a little bit more about Christine and what she's been facing.
Yeah, so she is a middle school teacher. She's been out of work ever since her cancer diagnosis, and which is, of course, tough. She has 3 kids, and thank goodness we have some good news that she did beat cancer, but she is at high risk for cancer coming back, so she's going to have another surgery, preventative surgery there. So, the proceeds from this design that you're seeing there will help support her and kind of offset the costs of being out of work.
Now tell me about this design, what went into making it, and how did you guys have Christine in mind?
So there's the design on the screen right now. That's the one that we launched today. This is kind of a bit of a callback. If you grew up in the 90s playing video games, it might be a little familiar. It's called Buffalo 94, based on the NHL 94 game. But this is one of the designs we had featured in the past. We brought it back and we gave it the red and black treatment because, black and red, the jerseys look fantastic, and it's been pretty successful hockey-wise for us here locally. So
yeah, the Sabres were that new.
Yep, and it's been pretty awesome. Yeah. Hope to see more of it, but we had to give them the black and red treatment. It looks so good.
And tell me about this that you brought in.
Sure. So we recently launched a subscription service. This is the club level subscription, and inside of it, among other things, is a exclusive design you can only get through this box, and that's actually what I'm wearing today. This was the first box back in January, so the only way to get this shirt would be through the box. Unfortunately, this particular shirt's gone now, but I did just kind of want to promote that a little bit. If anyone, if any of our fans wanted it, or if you want some Buffalo gear, especially some football gear, but you maybe occasionally miss the designs we have, because again, they're only out for about a week or 2, so a lot of times people say, oh, I missed that. Well, this is great, because you kind of set it and forget it. So the box comes once a month with an exclusive design. We also have a couple of fun little knickknacks in there, a couple of things from local vendors, and then anyone who is subscribed to our club level collection also gets 15% off everything on our website.
Nice.
while you're a member. And also every subscription helps support the Punt Pediatric Cancer Collaborative.
Absolutely.
So always helping a good cause.
Yeah, we had Sub Chef on, and he also supports Punt Pediatrics, so that's amazing
yeah,
too.
That's a great cause.
I want to know how you got involved in this.
Sure.
Obviously, if those of you don't know, you recognize his face because you were a meteorologist here.
Yeah, for about 9 years, I think.
Yeah.
It started off, I was a fan of the company, honestly, back when it was first getting, its footing. I think my wife, Erica, and I, my girlfriend at the time, actually, we had modeled a shirt for 26 Shirts,
nice.
Helping out Del Reed. Del Reed, the co-founder of the Bills Mafia, he is the founder of 26 Shirts. And, back when it was just getting off the ground, we went and we modeled a shirt for him and learned about the company through that. And all the good it does. Everything that is sold at 26shirts.com helps a different person in need, or a different family in need, or a different local charity. So, I love that mission. I always say, ever since I moved to Buffalo about 10 years ago, the community has embraced me and my family. And when I decided to make a career change, I wanted to find something that could help the community, that embraced me so. And I thought this was a perfect opportunity. It happened to work out that the company was growing, and, we made it work.
And you guys design 2 shirts a week, is that correct?
Yeah, we're
You're
busy
always
there.
working.
We're busy, and that's one of the things. A lot of times the shirts are only around for a limited time. We've got a lot kind of coming in and going, and a lot of times people miss them. So keep a weather eye out. No pun intended. But yeah, we're busy there. We got a lot going on all year long.
Any sneak peeks about what's to come?
We have a lot of interesting things that I wish I could tell you, but we'll be making some announcements. We've been expanding beyond just doing T-shirts. We've got a lot of interesting things going on. Our busy season is certainly football season, but this is the time of the year that we kind of throw some more fun things against the wall and see what sticks. So we've got some fun things in the next few months coming up.
We're excited to see what you have going up. Andrew, thank you so much for stopping by. Where can viewers find more about 26 Shirts?
26shirts.com.
There you go. Like he just said, specifically go to that website. You can find a shirt, get a shirt. They're only there for a limited time, so go ASAP. Everything you need to know about them is at their website, 26shirts.com. Well, spring is on the way, and for many people, that means the start of allergy season. But as Michael George explains, there are some things you could be doing now to make spring a little more bearable.
Brandy Keith is allergic to, well, just about everything.
Anything outside, grasses, trees, weeds, even cats and dogs.
And like many allergy sufferers, things get even worse in the spring when tree pollen is everywhere.
Nasal congestion, itchy eyes, runny nose, coughing.
But the experts say if you take some precautions, you won't have to hide indoors all spring. Dr. Flavia Hoyt from National Jewish Health says if you have a doctor-prescribed steroid for allergies, you should be taking it now.
It takes a couple weeks to build up, and you want it to really be at its peak, treating the inflammation fully when the pollen starts at full force.
Are there things we could be doing at home to reduce the severity of allergies?
So as much as possible, keeping windows closed in the house as well as in the car.
Come here.
Our furry friends also bring pollen to us. And so, some patients will say, but I'm not allergic to my dog. But if the dog's in the bed, then you're sleeping with the pollen that the dog has just rolled around in.
Doctors also advise after spending time outside, take a shower or change your clothes to get rid of pollen. Keith is taking precautions ahead of time.
Allergy shots, taking Allegra, Zyrtec. My nasal flushes are very important, followed by my prescription nasal sprays.
It won't eliminate your allergies, but it could make them much easier to handle.
Now, experts also say windy days have the most pollen, so if your allergies are severe, try and limit your time outside. So to come, spring may be peeking through, but there has never been a better time to look to take the trails. We've got the latest on this year's Ski-Doo Spring Tour. Keep it here, that's next.